Hello my people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Mr. J Graphics, and today I'm going to teach you how to design a church poster. So if you're new here, please try to subscribe to my YouTube channel and don't forget to hit on the notification bell. The bell, clicking on the bell is very important. Click on the bell, and also please like this video before you watch. Like this video, all right? Because if you say let me watch before I like, you might forget. So once you are about to watch this video, you like it. Let's jump right into the video. So you go back to Photoshop. I've already launched my Photoshop, so I'll go back, and this is the work that I'm going to teach you how to design. So let's start it. I designed this just recently, and I decided to make a tutorial about that. All right, so let's jump right into the video. Let me close these pictures, it's not needed. So first of all, you're going to create your size. Okay, so normally I use 20 by 20 because I want to, it's a media design. So 20 by 20, and I'm going to maintain the 300 resolution. Now what you have to do is you look at the background. So we are checking the background first. Checking the background. Checking the background first. So okay, so now what we're going to do is going to create our background. So I'll go for my rectangle tool, and I'm going to draw from here to this end. And now I use a that is gradient. So I'll go for my gradient. So I'll come to this FX. Once you click, you're going to see gradient overlay. You just click on that, and this is going to appear. Now you just, once it appears, you click this box here, and now you click on the box right there. Now see, so let me show you the code of this color, green. So once you type this code, you're going to get the same color, right? Let's look at this one too. Once you type this, you're going to get the same color. Okay, so that is the code of the color. Now I'm going to what I have to do is I'm going to bring this one to this end. So I'm using Photoshop 2021. All right, so what I have to do is I'll click on this again. Let me show you how it's all going to, how it's going to work. Okay, once you click this, you see this transform tool. Okay, transformation. When you see the transformation, the transform, okay, now you have to, once you click, once you see the transform, you're going to see this right here. Okay, you see this switch between free transform and warp models. So you click on that, and you see you just hold this node here, right, and you bring it down. You get it. You bring it down to that level. So and you push this one a little bit. Once it's done, you press OK. Now I'm going to duplicate it. You press Control, you hold your Control keyboard and then you press J, the J key. Okay, so once you click on that, I'm going to remove this effect because I don't need it. So I'll just, and then rotate this. I'm going to increase this right here, right? Once I increase it, I'm going to rotate this. Then I'll push this to the top right here. So that's how it's all going to, that's how it's going to work for you, right? So once you're done, then this one is also orange, kind of, you know. So once you are done this, what you have to do is you see there's some circle, or you know, round, that is some circle effect. Okay, so what you have to do is go directly to costume shapes. When you go to costume shapes, you come down, then you find this circle right here, this effect. Once you just hold control, you hold your shift key because you want to get the exact, you want the shape to be, you know, I don't want I don't know how to put it, but what I'm trying to say is that you want to get equal eclipse, equal circle. All right, without the shift key, you might not get the equal circle, but if you hold your shift key, you'll get the equal circle. I mean, you get the good one, you know. Okay, I'm sure you understand what I mean. So I just tap white, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to rasterize. So you just right click and then create clipping mask. Sorry, not clipping mask. I mean rasterize. Without you being rasterized the shape, you might not apply the effect. So if you want to apply any effect to any shape, definitely you have to rasterize it. So once I rasterize, I'll go directly to filter and come directly to blur and then Gaussian blur. Okay, so once this is done, you just have to duplicate it, Control J, and then I'm going to reduce this, another Control J, then reduce this to this level, right? Control J. This one I didn't make a double circle, but this one I felt like creating double circle. So okay, now I'm going to lock this. I have to lock this so that it will not distract me. Now I'm going to merge all of this. So you just highlight all of them and press Control plus E on your keyboard. Now you merge it here. So once I'm done, I'm going to change the blending mode to overlay, right? This, hope it's beautiful. Now I'm going to increase it a little bit right here. Once I'm done, what I'm going to do is I'm going to import or place my shape right here, this shape. So I'm going to leave the picture link. I'm going to drop that in the description below so that you can check the pictures out. So this is the picture I downloaded it from Google. So I'm going to bring it in like that. Once I'm done, I'm going to increase it. Once I increase it, I'm going to create layer mask. Okay, I'm going to create layer mask, and I'll press I'll go for my brush tool and I start removing some areas that I don't need it. So, you know, that is what I normally do, okay? And you rub some areas. Like that. So you can see you're going to get this shape right here. Okay, now once you're done, you have to lock it so that it will not make any distraction. Now we are going to type in this, that is the breaking. This font is called CINZEL decoration. I'm going to leave the link in the description below so that you can check that out, right? So what I have to do is okay, I'm going to type breaking generational. I'm not a fastest typer, so forgive me, alright? So generational curses and trends. Okay, so once you're done, then we're going to change some effect. So I need to spread it like that and turn off. You see, CINZEL font, once you turn off this caps lock effect here, right? When you turn it, that is how you're going to see how it looks like. You see, you're going to see some effect around the text. So let's highlight it and turn off the caps, then it's all gone. And now the only effect I just gave the K effect, so that is all what I need. And now once I'm done, I'm going to increase the size to this end. And now I change this font to MONTSERRAT. I'm going to leave the link in the description below so that you can check that out as well. So I'm going to decrease the size of this end, all right, so that so once you've done this, and now I'm going to close the gap a little bit, and I'm going to increase the font. I'm going to increase the size like that, and I'll place it here. Now I'm going to change the color, so I'll go for I'll go to FX. Before you change, you have to make sure you select it. All right, then you can see I've been selected. I just select it in the layer, so I'll go directly to gradient. And now, because we use the gradients for the background, so by default the gradient color is green, so we're going to change it and then use this one. Then use this one. So you can check the code. All right, you can check the code right here. You can check the code, and then you can also use the same color for your design. Now once I'm done, I'm going to change the style to reflected. Okay, I don't need it to be like this because this one is in the middle and this one is out. So I'm going to just click reverse. Look at this place. Look at the preview. All right, so this is actually what I wanted. Now what I'm going to do again is seems the gap is kind of a little bit, so let's make it closer like that. Okay, so this is how it all look like. Now let me bring in my picture right here. And now what we're going to do is bring in our date, our time, sorry, and let's bring in the details right here. So that's all you're gonna do. That's all you're gonna do. So once you're done, then let's come bring with the name. The name will be right here. And now let me create this. So I'll go for rectangle. Once I go for rectangle, then I draw it right here. Okay, once you draw, you have to make sure the corner effect, you make sure it has been selected. All right, so that you can just turn the edges. All right, the edges, you can turn it around like that, and then you go for this one is also gradient. So I'll just go FX. Have been already selected, so I'll go FX and gradient overlay. And now things like this one also look cute, right? But this is what we use it. So once I come here, I'll just click on that and then come to this one too. You can check the color code as well. So you can check the color code. The color code is right here. You can check that and then you type as well. So, and this one too, the color code is this. You can also check that and then use the color for your design. And this one, you are going to change the style to linear. All right, like that. Okay, you can see there's some white stroke, so I'm going to also use white stroke. So I'll go back to the FX and I'll click here, stroke. Then I'm going to change the color to white. You can see the stroke right there. Okay, now what I have to do is just go for rectangle. Go for rectangle. Then just draw something right here, and I'm going to change the color to white, and then this one will go back. So you go to the layers and you make sure this one go up. Okay, so it's going to be like this. Once this is done, what you have to do, you can see this place has been raw, so I just create layer mask and then go for my brush tool, and then I start rubbing this place like that. Okay, so that is simple. Now I just drag this in here and just push it up like that, and then here we go. So guys, this is the end of this tutorial. Now let's bring the name of the church right here. So you place this one too right here like that. Okay, so I guess this is the end of this tutorial. So if you find this video helpful, kindly do me a favor, subscribe to this video, and don't forget to like. The like is much important. Like it, all right? There is this effect here, so let's check that effect. There's this chain right here, so let's bring it down here. You just drag it down. Okay, so guys, this is the end of this tutorial. If you find this video helpful, kindly do me a favor and subscribe to this channel. Please, if you are new here, do me a favor, subscribe to this channel, and then I'll see you on my next video. My name is Justice, and this is Mr. J Graphics. See you on my next video. Bye.